Hey, Hound Dogs, I'm David Hankins.
I'm Paul Hankins. I'm Trevor Hankins.
I'm Julia Canon.
And I'm Rachel Wells.
And you're on the air with Power Squared. Tonight we're going to talk about the next issue of Power Squared that comes out December 4th. It's our 23rd issue, Family Affair.
Just in time for Christmas.
Yes, just
That's
in time.
right. Perfect Christmas gift.
So these are actually all the people that worked on it.
Hey!
So I thought this would be kind of a nice time to talk about it. So, any memories of working on the book?
Not gonna lie, I don't, I'm going through that thing again where I forget, that I've done, something for, a coloring page. And I'm gonna say that the cover page is definitely one of them, because, I'm looking at it going, wait, I did that one? Huh? It's like
I get it now. Julia killed it with the coloring.
Yeah.
Gotta say.
Let's say she did, sure.
Sure, no, because it's that feeling when you. I think we've had this conversation before. When you work on something and you just throw it into the drawer for a few weeks just to take your mind off it, and then when you look at it, you're going holy crap, it's actually not that bad.
Yeah.
It's like that feeling.
Okay, good.
That's a feeling I've always had as an artist. When I'm working on it, it just kind of feels like agony sometimes. This is awful. I can't believe I'm a terrible artist. But then I finish it and I look back and I'm like, that wasn't so bad.
I know that feeling.
So this was the last book that Rachel worked on for us.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Any regrets about leaving Power Square? And she'll say no.
Well, it's 2022. That was the last year I worked on Power Squared. It was not a good year, and I feel like I've entered a different phase of my life since then.
Okay.
Just I've been working on children's book illustration and other part-time jobs, so it's just I feel like a different person from back then. So it's very interesting looking back on this art that was made by a different person.
Okay.
What else do I have to say? I feel like it was also very appropriate that the last arc I worked on with you guys was meeting the boys' parents. It kind of felt like the final boss.
Yeah, in some ways I can see that. Well,
But yeah, I can't say I at least don't miss the grind at least a little bit. Just working on comics all day. I think someday I'll come back to it. It's just not the right time.
Is it like that feeling? Is it kind of like that feeling when I guess when you leave a normal job or when you graduate, you're just kind of stuck in a stagnant going, what do I do now kind of feeling?
What do I do with myself?
You're just staring at a wall for 6 hours.
That's what it felt like at first.
are you doing a lot of illustration work?
Not a ton right now. Life's been pretty chaotic. The past 6 months have been a lot of issues in my personal life, with moving. For example, that was just one little crumb on the big mess of a cake that I've thrown on the ground for myself.
Okay.
But I want to keep. I've been getting some jobs here and there. I want to keep making more progress on that in 2025.
Okay. Staying alive in 2025, yes. All right, so back to this, though, which is what we want people to buy. Which would be nice. Actually, we sold one copy of this.
Hey, yo.
Hell yeah.
At LA Comic Con, yeah.
John Barber.
Yeah, John Barber bought everything from 10 to 23.
Nice.
Yeah, and he even came up from San Diego to moderate a panel and stuff for us. So
Wow.
yeah,
Nice.
it was really nice. Yeah. And then we actually I found a sort of a mistake in the book that we fixed. It was sort of come fill up my glass, and it was full. So I was at that point.
Oh yeah, I believe this is still around the time where half the time I would get the script for the like comic. So, and then there was still that part of me that was scared to ask for it. So I just kind of threw caution to the wind, depending on like what I needed to do.
Yeah, when we say if you have any questions or comments, let us know. We actually mean that. So
You cut off from that whole thing. What did you say?
I think I try to end most things by saying if you have any questions or comments, let me
Yeah.
know. Like,
I know, but no,
that,
like
so.
it was just more of a me problem. Going like, I don't know why I'm scared to ask for the script, but I am scared to ask for the script.
You had the script, didn't you? You weren't drawing.
So like,
you should have had the script. It was up on the Dropbox.
yeah, like no, I think this was before like it was established. Like like the script would always just be in the Dropbox. But yeah, so I think that's where the mistake came in, where like she still had her like champagne still in the glass.
Yeah, that was a minor thing, but I kind of thought that would look kind of bad.
No, I get it.
Yeah, we actually used this 22 and 23 to apply for a table at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
We'll see if that happens.
That's exciting.
We'll see. We're actually going to table at WonderCon.
Hey.
This is sort of I like to think of it as AAA as opposed to quite the big leagues, but so that'd be kind of fun. That's March.
Yeah.
We'll be talking more about that in next year. I kind of think the last 4 issues that we worked on as what do you call 5 people quintet. I think those were some of the better ones that we've done. Last, 20, 21, 22, 23. There you go.
Yeah.
Those were, because we had the army thing and we had this. I thought that these were pretty good, solid issues.
I think the story is definitely like the higher stakes that it's been at this point in like the whole series,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I kind of like how the parents are kind of, well, we won't go into it too much, but they're not good at their job.
They're not very nice.
And they're not very good at what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, like, and it adds that needed pressure of like, yeah, this is more than just the 2 boys and just like that small part of the family. Now it's like going like, okay, yeah, this is a lot more dire than we expected.
Yeah. So I think it kind of upped the stakes a little bit.
Yeah. So like it adds like that much more needed pressure, since like technically like the main villain is kind of like been justly served.
Yeah. And we had to do an issue to sort of bring him back. He was taken away. So, any comments you have?
Well, it's been a while.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Obviously, I forgot the number of it, so yeah.
Issue 20 something.
Yeah, it's in this. It's weird you tell people we have 23 issues, they go, what? That's a lot of issues.
I recall now we had this in this arc. We had Mocha in like civilian clothes.
Yeah, that was like honestly my favorite part. Not just yes, it's because Mocha's my favorite character, but like I think it was also because like it's already been established like Marty, Eli, and then like the occasional like Jennifer just always like changing attire.
Mm-hmm.
But it was also just nice to see, like it was like a breath of fresh air just to see like Mocha in more than just like formal attire.
We're trying to show her sort of adapting to being around people.
Yeah,
Becoming a little human.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, and then like it's also like a nice change of pace too, since like her and like Marty are like also going further into the relationship. It's also nice to like still blend in with the kids.
How do you do, fellow kids?
How do you do? Basically, her language. Like, how do you do, fellow children? Like, how do you do, fellow college students? That's not how you talk. Hello.
Next issue, can you draw her with a skateboard?
Oh dear.
Well,
What do you think? Okay, what do you think's better, skateboard or scooter?
Ooh, both.
Both at
Both at the same time.
we're not,
Oh dear.
that's not in the next story, but okay.
This was one of the last issues where I used Adobe to letter it before I switched to Affinity because of their Adobe's TOS update.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've completely quit Adobe products in general, with the exception of Acrobat. But
Yeah, I cannot find an alternative to Acrobat for the life of me, just because I kind of actually like how you're able to edit the PDFs on there more.
I know they're out there.
Yeah, but
What I think is funny is I still have Adobe on this computer, and Trevor will do a ping for me on the whatever software he's using, and Adobe won't recognize it.
Designer.
They won't. It's like not a format we're familiar with or whatever.
but
It's a PNG.
PNG or...
Yeah, it won't recognize it. It did the last one he did actually, but like ever since he does a little thumbnail for the podcast, and it wouldn't recognize that. I'd have to edit it in Paint.
Yeah.
Reduce the size or whatever.
In Paint? Oh no.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a writer, not a artist.
I gave you guys a copy of Clip Studio for a reason.
Well, I tried to use Clip Studio, but my computer has a hard time running it.
That sounds like a skill issue. No, I'm kidding.
Well, we're working actually getting new computers.
Oh, nice.
I was gonna say with Acrobat, I use this free alternative called PDF 24.
Yeah, because like the reason why I mainly still keep Acrobat is just because like sometimes whenever I like edit PDFs, it's a lot more streamlined for me. Like recently, I pre-ordered this like Zine, which is kind of like a fan work art book. And when I got the PDF file, it was like both pages were like together. So I kind of had to like go into Acrobat to like crop each page separately just so my e-reader will read it like properly without it looking too smushed. And like I can't really do that with any other program.
Okay.
But yeah, but but other than that, Adobe, where are you like this?
So this turned into software talk, hasn't it?
Sorry.
What software do we use?
So
back to the book, which is coming out on December 4th.
Yes.
It'll be available on the usual platforms, which you can find on our website
At the campus store.
Right.
Yes.
Which we have a really cool building for now. It'll be on Artith Merrick, Indie Planet, Global Comics, and Kindle. So it won't cost
Make sure you
much.
order in time before Christmas.
That's right.
You might as well order more than one because I think the shipping kind of gets you can order. You have to order number 22 or 23 doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
And while you're at it, you may as well order like the rest of them too, so the whole story makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes. I agree. Totally agree with that. And that would make a great, a gift for somebody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
Some nice like Christmas Day reading, like Christmas morning you open all the presents, and then Christmas like afternoon you're just kind of a lame duck day, so you're just kind of like enjoying your Christmas presents. That's the perfect time to enjoy Power Squared.
That's right.
By the fire.
Oh.
And then you can wait till Christmas dinner, have some ham, Christmas ham.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So,
If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and if you've made it this far, type
Champagne.
yeah.
If you made this far, tell us about your biggest parental issue.
right.
Oh no.
Wow, okay. Hey, being a parent here.
no.
If you're looking for a silent fidget toy, use our affiliate code Marty and Eli to save 10% off your purchase on onoroller.com.
All right. So I should have started the show by saying, hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving. And so until next time, I'm David Hankins.
I'm Paul Hankins. I'm Trevor Hankins.
I'm Julia Canon.
And I'm Rachel Wells.
And you've been on the air with Power Squared.